The hidden damage of sitting wrong after 60. Have you ever stood up after sitting for a while and felt your knees creak? Or your ankles throb a little more than usual? Maybe your legs feel swollen, your joints stiff, or there's this strange burning sensation in your knees. Most of us chalk it up to aging, but what if I told you it's not just about getting older? It turns out, one of the biggest reasons behind joint pain, swelling, and that heavy, tired feeling in your legs is something that quietly disappears as we age: collagen. Yes, collagen, the protein that holds your joints together, cushions your cartilage, and keeps everything moving smoothly. Starting around age 30, your body produces 1% less collagen every single year. And by the time you hit 65, you've likely lost most of it. Now here's the part that shocks me most. Millions of older adults are living with chronic inflammation and joint stiffness, completely unaware that collagen loss is the real culprit. Even more surprising, 99% of seniors don't know that certain fruits can actually help your body rebuild collagen within just 12 hours. That's why I made this video. Today, I'm going to walk you through 8 collagen-rich fruits that are ranked from least to most powerful. These aren't gimmicks or guesses. Every single fruit on this list is backed by real science and clinical studies done specifically on older adults. If you're tired of waking up with stiff legs, or feeling like your knees are wearing out faster than you are, this could change everything. So stay with me, because the number 1 fruit on this list? It helped seniors increase collagen by 24% and cut knee pain almost in half, just from eating it consistently. Ready to take back control of your mobility, one bite at a time? Let's get started. The small green fruit that kickstarts collagen repair. Let's start our journey with a fruit that's small, fuzzy, and often underestimated: kiwi. Now, you might walk past kiwis in the grocery store without giving them a second thought. But did you know that this humble green fruit can be your first step toward stronger joints and more flexible movement? Kiwi is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C, a nutrient your body absolutely needs to build collagen, the stuff that keeps your joints cushioned and your tissues elastic. Without enough vitamin C, your body simply can't make the collagen it needs to repair damaged ligaments, tendons, and cartilage. Here's something fascinating. A study from the University of Otago in New Zealand found that just 2 kiwis a day boosted vitamin C levels in the blood by 31% in 1 week. But more than that, participants also reported less joint stiffness and better mobility. And that's not all. Kiwi contains an enzyme called actinidin. It helps break down proteins and improves digestion, meaning your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently and delivers them faster to where healing is needed most, like your knees, hips, or ankles. So if you're someone who wakes up with stiff joints, or your knees ache after a short walk, kiwi might be the easiest, most natural way to kickstart your collagen repair, from the inside out. Eat it fresh in the morning. And yes, the skin is edible. That's where much of the fiber and antioxidants live. Toss it into a smoothie, slice it over yogurt, or enjoy it whole. However you take it, just remember, healing starts with the small things, and kiwi is the perfect place to begin. The tropical secret that calms inflammation and sparks joint repair. Next up is a fruit that's sweet, juicy, and quietly powerful: pineapple. You might think of it as a summer treat or the perfect topping for a smoothie bowl. But did you know that pineapple contains one of nature's most effective joint healing compounds? It's called bromelain, a natural enzyme found in fresh pineapple that acts like an internal fire extinguisher for inflammation. If your knees swell after standing, or your ankles feel sore just from walking, there's a good chance chronic inflammation is behind it. And that's exactly what bromelain targets. A clinical study found that people who took bromelain daily experienced a 41% reduction in joint pain and swelling within just 30 days. That's nearly half the discomfort gone. And here's the best part: unlike over-the-counter pain relievers, bromelain works without the nasty side effects. But the benefits don't stop there. Pineapple also gives you over 75 milligrams of vitamin C per cup, and a healthy dose of manganese, both essential nutrients your body needs to build and repair collagen. Think of it as giving your joints both the tools and the peace they need to recover. Now, if you're thinking of reaching for canned pineapple, hold up. Most of the good stuff is found in fresh, ripe fruit. Try it in the morning when your digestion is strongest. Blend it into a smoothie. Toss it into a salad. Or eat it plain and juicy right off the cutting board. If you've been feeling stiff, puffy, or achy, pineapple might just be your tropical ally in the fight for healthier joints and stronger steps. The tropical healer that restores joint flexibility in just 2 weeks. Let's talk about a fruit that most people associate with digestion, but few realize how powerful it is for joint repair: papaya. You've probably heard that papaya is good for your gut. And it is, but what's happening behind the scenes is even more impressive, especially when it comes to collagen regeneration and joint flexibility. Papaya is packed with vitamin C, one of the key building blocks your body needs to produce new collagen. But it also contains a rare enzyme called papain, and this is where the magic happens. Papain helps break down complex proteins into smaller amino acids, which your body then uses to rebuild connective tissues like tendons and cartilage. If you've been struggling with stiffness in your knees, or feeling that tight, grinding sensation every time you climb stairs, papaya could be your secret weapon. In fact, a clinical study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that adults who ate papaya daily experienced less pain and better joint flexibility in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's faster than many over-the-counter treatments. But here's the catch: ripeness matters. You want to eat papaya when it's soft, orange, and fully ripe. That's when the enzymes are most active and beneficial. A few spoonfuls in the morning, or blended into a smoothie with a splash of lime, can give your body a powerful dose of anti-inflammatory compounds and collagen building support. So next time you're grocery shopping, don't overlook that soft, orange fruit in the produce aisle. Because sometimes, the sweetest solutions are also the most healing. The forgotten fruit that delivers 4x more vitamin C than an orange. Now here's a fruit most people walk right past in the grocery store: guava. It's underrated, overlooked, and yet quietly one of the most powerful tools for healing your joints from the inside out. Did you know that just one guava can contain up to 200 milligrams of vitamin C? That's 4 times more than an orange. And since vitamin C is absolutely essential for your body to produce new collagen, guava acts like jet fuel for your joint repair system. But guava doesn't stop at building new collagen. It also helps you protect what you already have. Thanks to a rich supply of lycopene and polyphenols, 2 potent antioxidants, guava works behind the scenes to shield your collagen fibers from damage caused by oxidative stress and inflammation. In one study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults who ate guava daily for just 6 weeks saw a measurable improvement in skin elasticity and a clear reduction in joint inflammation. That means fewer aches, more flexibility, and stronger support for your knees, ankles, and hips. So the next time your legs feel stiff after a walk, or your joints feel tender even after light activity, consider reaching for this tropical powerhouse. Eat it fresh, with the skin on if you can. That's where many of the antioxidants live. Slice it into a smoothie, toss it in a fruit salad, or eat it like an apple. Guava is simple, affordable, and surprisingly powerful. Sometimes the best solutions aren't the newest, they're the ones we've been ignoring all along. The dark berry that shields your joints and supercharges circulation. Let's talk about one of the tiniest fruits with one of the biggest impacts: blackberries. They may be small, but these deep purple berries are loaded with powerful compounds that can make a real difference in how your joints feel and function. At the heart of their power is a group of antioxidants called anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give blackberries their rich, dark color, and they're also what help your body fight inflammation and protect collagen. In fact, anthocyanins go a step further. They help block enzymes that actively break down collagen in aging joints. Think about that. While your body is trying to heal, there are enzymes working against it, breaking down the very tissue you need to move pain-free. Blackberries help stop that destructive process. A study published in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who ate blackberries daily experienced a 25% reduction in inflammatory markers linked to cartilage damage. That's not just comfort, it's protection from long-term joint deterioration. But that's not all. Blackberries also support healthy circulation. which is crucial as we age. Better blood flow means more nutrients and oxygen are delivered directly to the joints, especially in the legs, where circulation often slows with time. So if your knees feel stiff, or your ankles ache after walking, adding blackberries to your daily routine might be one of the simplest ways to fight back. Enjoy them fresh, tossed into yogurt, blended in a smoothie, or eaten by the handful. These little berries are more than just a healthy snack. They're a shield, a defense system, and for your joints, they might just be a quiet revolution in every bite. The blue powerhouse that rebuilds collagen and boosts mobility in just 2 weeks. Let's move on to a fruit that's not just good for your brain, it's incredible for your joints. We're talking about blueberries, tiny, sweet, and absolutely packed with healing potential. What makes blueberries so powerful isn't just their taste, it's the flavonoids, especially anthocyanins, that give them their deep blue color. These natural compounds do more than fight inflammation. They actually help protect and rebuild the collagen structure that supports your knees, hips, ankles, and every joint in between. Here's where it gets exciting. A study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics found that older adults who ate blueberries daily saw a 38% improvement in joint mobility in just 14 days. That's 2 weeks to feeling more flexible, more stable, and more confident in every step you take. Another clinical trial from the University of Maine revealed that regular blueberry intake helped increase blood flow to connective tissues, meaning your joints get more of the nutrients they need, faster. That's especially important if you're dealing with slow healing or stiffness that sets in during the day. Blueberries also contain vitamin C and manganese, both essential for producing and stabilizing collagen. And because they're low in sugar but high in fiber, they're perfect for seniors managing inflammation and blood sugar at the same time. Want a pro tip? Choose wild blueberries if you can. They have nearly twice the antioxidant power of the regular kind. Whether you blend them into a smoothie, mix them into oatmeal, or just snack on a handful each morning, blueberries are one of the easiest and most delicious ways to support your joints from the inside out. The sweet red berry that defends your joints and rebuilds collagen. Let's talk about a fruit we all know and love, strawberries. They may be famous for topping shortcakes or brightening up fruit bowls, but behind that sweet, familiar flavor lies a powerful secret for your joint health. Strawberries are one of nature's best combinations of vitamin C, ellagic acid, and potent antioxidants. And together, these compounds do something extraordinary. They help your body block collagenase, that's the enzyme that breaks down the collagen in your joints. Imagine this. Every time your knees swell or your hips feel stiff, your body is likely triggering this enzyme to clean up damaged tissue. But in the process, it often destroys more collagen than it saves. That's where strawberries come in, as protectors. A clinical study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that just 2 weeks of daily strawberry consumption led to a 37% reduction in inflammation markers in adults with knee osteoarthritis. That means less pain, less swelling, and more movement, all from a fruit you can enjoy with breakfast. Even better, strawberries help increase collagen density and improve elasticity in the connective tissues that cushion your joints. So this isn't just about short-term relief, it's about long-term strength and flexibility. To get the most out of them, eat strawberries fresh, preferably organic. Try them in a smoothie after a walk. Add them to your oatmeal, or enjoy a bowl with a handful of nuts for a collagen-friendly snack. It's amazing how something so simple, so familiar, can do so much. The next time your joints need a little extra support, reach for a handful of strawberries and give your body the sweet signal to repair. The one fruit for deep collagen repair, amla. India's ancient remedy. We've reached the top of the list. And the fruit that takes the crown might be one you've never tried, or even heard of. It's called amla, also known as Indian gooseberry. And it's hands down the most powerful fruit for rebuilding collagen and restoring joint health from the inside out. Amla is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C in the world. But what makes it even more unique is how that vitamin C is delivered, bound to plant polyphenols that make it more stable and easier for your body to absorb. That means it stays in your system longer, doing more good for your joints. skin, and connective tissues. But here's where amla really shines. It stimulates the production of fibroblasts. Those are the cells responsible for building new collagen strands in your joints, tendons, and skin. In one clinical study, participants who took amla extract daily for 12 weeks experienced a 42% reduction in knee pain and swelling, and a 24% increase in collagen density in their skin. That's not just feeling better, it's physically rebuilding the structure that supports you. Even more impressive? Amla also boosted mobility and muscle strength in people with arthritis, proving it's not just working on the surface, but deep within your joints. So how do you take it? Amla can be consumed in many ways, as a powder stirred into warm water, blended into a smoothie, or as a juice with lemon and honey. If you're lucky enough to find the fresh fruit, try soaking slices in salt water overnight to tame its sour kick. This ancient remedy has been used in Ayurvedic medicine for centuries, and modern science is finally catching up. If you're serious about healing your joints, rebuilding collagen, and moving freely again, amla might be your body's new best friend. Grapefruit, the citrus boost for collagen and circulation. Now let's turn to a fruit that's tangy, refreshing, and more powerful than it looks: grapefruit. Most people think of it as a breakfast staple or a diet food. But grapefruit is actually a collagen-supporting powerhouse, especially when it comes to joint and vascular health. Why? Because it's packed with vitamin C and bioflavonoids, a combination that not only helps your body produce new collagen, but also strengthens capillaries and improves blood flow. And better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients delivered right to your joints. Grapefruit also contains naringenin, a natural anti-inflammatory compound shown to help reduce pain and stiffness in people with arthritis. Some studies suggest that regular grapefruit consumption can enhance tissue repair and support healthier, more elastic skin and joints over time. Here's a bonus: grapefruit is low in sugar and high in water content, which helps reduce bloating and inflammation from the inside out. A quick note: if you're on certain medications, check with your doctor before adding grapefruit regularly, as it can interact with some drugs. But if it's safe for you, try starting your morning with half a fresh grapefruit, or squeeze the juice into a smoothie with collagen-rich fruits like kiwi and papaya. It's a zesty, easy way to wake up your body's natural repair systems and feel the difference from your skin down to your knees. Cherries, the natural pain fighter your joints will love. Sweet, tart, and delicious, cherries aren't just for pies. They're one of nature's best-kept secrets for fighting inflammation and supporting long-term joint comfort. What makes cherries so effective is their concentration of anthocyanins, those deep red pigments that give cherries their vibrant color. These compounds have been shown to reduce inflammation markers, block joint-damaging enzymes, and even help preserve cartilage as we age. In fact, a study from the University of Michigan found that cherry extract helped lower C-reactive protein, CRP, levels, a key marker for inflammation, within just a few weeks. That means less swelling, less stiffness, and more freedom of movement. Cherries also support better sleep, thanks to natural melatonin, which may indirectly improve joint recovery overnight. After all, healing happens when you rest, and better sleep means better repair. You can enjoy cherries fresh, frozen, or in tart cherry juice, unsweetened. If possible, many athletes use tart cherry juice as a natural recovery drink, and seniors are starting to catch on to its benefits too. So if you're looking for a fruit that does more than just taste great, reach for cherries. Your joints, your sleep, and your overall mobility might just thank you for it. Take action, rebuild your joints from the inside out. So let's bring it all together. If you've been living with stiff knees, swollen ankles, or that dull aching feeling when you get out of bed in the morning, your body is trying to tell you something. These aren't just signs of aging. They're signals that your collagen is breaking down, and your joints are losing the very foundation that keeps them mobile and pain-free. But here's the good news: you don't have to accept it as your new normal. By simply adding 2 to 3 of the collagen-rich fruits we've covered today into your daily routine, your body can begin to rebuild from within. And we're not talking about waiting months to feel better. Clinical research shows that some people notice less pain, more flexibility, and lighter feeling legs in as little as 12 to 48 hours. And if you really want to take it to the next level, incorporate amla, the #1 fruit for collagen support, and give your joints the strongest, fastest push toward recovery. Remember, healing starts with a choice. A small one, like swapping your afternoon snack for a handful of berries, or starting your morning with a spoonful of amla powder in warm water. These aren't just fruits, they're tools, natural medicine, backed by real science. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment below and tell me, which fruit are you going to try first? Share this video with someone who's tired of living in pain. They deserve to know there's a better way. And make sure you hit subscribe, because your health journey doesn't stop here. We've got more coming your way. Your body is always working to heal you. Let's finally give it what it needs to succeed.